guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and can we talk about fan art again? Like, the reason why I want to talk about it is because you know they're doing DC Tober, or like some kind of the whole drawing challenges shit, right? Y'all already know what the hell that entails. I don't have to I don't have to talk about it. Y'all already know what it is: Inktober, Marvel Tober, or whatever, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because sometimes I have to wonder: do artists even love these characters? Like, it makes me wonder because I feel like a lot of fan artists hate these characters, and I know it's crazy to say that, but it's true. I think most fan artists hate these characters or whatever, because you can't tell me you love these characters, right? And you have an opportunity to draw the characters or whatever. And yeah, you can draw, you can I'm not saying you can't draw characters your own way or whatever. Not That's not what I'm saying. But every time, especially when it comes to certain characters, especially when it comes to the female characters, why do you think making them less muscular, making them more manly, making them more muscular, making them manly, covered them up to head to toe, put massive armor on them, is appealing to the character? You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm bringing this video up right now is because I've seen Starfire in particular, and I've seen Supergirl, and of course Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Starfire. So far, I've been on Instagram, and I'm not participating in it because the people who are hosting it, they blocked me. And then when I used to do it, when I was the one who consecutively did it or whatever, they would never post me or anything, but they'll post everybody else and their mama. So you know what? I'm not participating in any challenges for art or whatever, because every time I participate in art challenges, those people would ignore me, but would not they wouldn't they would ignore me, but will post other people. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to waste my time doing challenges just to get ignored while you're posting everybody else's work. Come on now. Just because you don't agree with my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. A lot of these fan artists done forgot themselves, done let political opinions dictate whether somebody did some artwork or not. You know what I'm saying? I try my best not to allow the political thing to capitulate my support. But a lot of times nowadays, these artists put their political beliefs on the thing where it's just like, well, why would I support you in general if you're just gonna be like that? You get what I'm saying? But anyway, the reason why I'm saying this is because I've noticed an uptake in, like, oh, fat as fuck Supergirl and Wonder Woman, Starfire, or another race too. Like, they always want to change the races of these characters too. Starfire is an orange alien character. Just because she was portrayed by a black woman in a show that was garbage doesn't mean that she's black. She's not black. And it's kind of crazy that the black community be trying to claim her. No, she's not black. She's an orange alien from another fucking planet. And then people want to be like, well, she's a fictional character, so she can be any. No, 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 no. She has a race. She has a race. Just because you don't like the fact that it's not black doesn't mean that it's black. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, um, that, and of course, Starfire's powers come from solar radiation. So if y'all don't know, Tamaran is kind of a free spirited kind of community. They are very free with their bodies or whatever, and Starfire is much part of that as well. And ever since, what, I guess the New 52, well, even though the New 52 wasn't, well, no, the New 52 still kind of kept Starfire, but they made it a little bit more whorish or whatever. And because of that backlash, now they've been trying to cover Starfire up from head to toe. I mean, they tried it in the 90s. It really didn't work. It was an ugly outfit that she had on, and they went back to a little bit of the classic look. But Starfire's powers is that she constantly absorbs through her skin, and she's very free spirited, so she wears less clothes for her body to absorb more solar radiation when you're constantly covered up in armor pieces and stuff like that. How are you absorbing solar radiation? And people are like, oh, it's through her face. The face can only absorb so much. You get what I'm saying? I know some people are like, well, Superman, okay, but Superman Kryptonian solar absorption is completely different than Starfire solar radiation. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to understand how powers are completely different. But what I'm saying is this whole notion of covering these characters up because you're offended is crazy. I'm so sick of artists saying, well, it offends me. It offends you what? It offends you that these superheroes have bodies and they're showing them off? Well, they don't have to be sexualized. Well, guess what? The material, they are characters who are going to be sexualized. Like, I don't understand what makes you think okay, so realistically, and let's just break this down. Realistically, if you're a superhero or a person who fight crime or whatever, you mean tell me you're not going to show your body off? You understand that back in the day, let's go back to Roman and Greek mythology or whatever, with females and males in general, when you're fighting, you do realize the less clothes you have, the more you're able to move, right? A woman doesn't need that much armor, doesn't need to have this armor from head to toe to fight crime. You get what I'm saying? So she's running through rooftops, jumping on scaffolds or whatever. Why the hell is she wearing armor? You know what I'm saying? Why is she covered from head to toe where the stuff that she's wearing would weigh her down, because that's extra weight on the body. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody's thinking about that kind of stuff. Nobody's thinking about that kind of stuff. It's because everybody's always thinking about, oh, we need to cover these characters up because they're offensive. Offensive to who? Or, I mean, we can even use Zatanna too, because that's another thing too. Not the absolute Zatanna thing, but I did see some people also. They made Zatanna fat for reasons and made sure that her magician costume looked like a regular tuxedo and stuff like that, because it's too sexual. And then she's not wearing heels. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's based on a stage performing magician, a female one at that. Why the hell would she, like, y'all need to understand, why the fuck would females want to cover the fuck up if they're sexy? And I'm not talking about like whore out outfits. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some whore out outfits. But okay, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, the bikini iconic look that she's been having for years. That outfit is fine, but some people will tell you that it's offensive. So they changed it to the movie costume, and the movie costume has been the costume forever, to the point where it's like they forgot about the iconic, bikini outfit, because that showed her booty cheeks out. And she got big boobs. You see, they've been did breasting her too. That's another thing. The breast in the women too. Like, if the woman got big boobs, because they're like, well, really, just because your ass got big boobs and you can't fight doesn't mean that she can't fight. You know what I'm saying? Stop. What I'm saying is, stop defeminizing these characters and stop covering them the fuck up. I don't understand. Like, you can't tell me you love Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Starfire, Zatanna, and then cover them up, race swap them, or make them fat. Because, oh, wouldn't it be better if Supergirl was fat? No. Wouldn't it be better if Supergirl had black hair and she wore a blue sweater with the Superman logo on, and a long skirt that's below her knees, and black pants with what, tennis shoes, right? Yeah. Wouldn't that be great? No, because that doesn't look fucking appealing. Y'all have to understand, a lot of this shit has to be for merchandise too. Y'all not thinking about this stuff. A lot of people not thinking about, okay, if I'm going to create a character, I need to create a character that people will be appealing to. And as much as y'all hate it, yes, if you're going to put a woman in a full body outfit, it better be tight. It better be lace fit. You know what I'm saying? It better show off her figure. And a lot of times, they're not showing these women's figure off. All it's doing is cover these female characters up. And that's terrible. Why would you want the female character to be covered the hell up. Why would you? To me, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion on that kind of situation. I don't think that female characters need to be covered up. I don't think you need to race swap neither. And I don't think you need to body shame the female characters by trying to make them plus size or because wouldn't it be inspiring? No, actually it wouldn't be inspiring to see a damn fat ass bitch be a hero. And it's funny how it's only the females y'all do it to, including the fucking gay bitches. And I'm talking about the gay artists who love females, right? You love female characters so much that but when it comes to their superhero costuming, y'all be the main ones want to cover them up. But then outside of that, y'all drawing men inappropriately. How the fuck that works? And the same thing with the fucking female ones. Y'all will draw these female characters cover the fuck up, head to toe, looking unfeminine. But then the men you will draw in the most sexiest ways. Make sure he has big chest, ass, sometimes even a big bulge. But the females, oh no, 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 no. She gotta be breasted. She gotta have big arms. She has to have a big jawline. We gotta make sure she's covered up. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to offend nobody. We gotta make sure her body is look like the average woman. Like what the hell is that? Just say you hate the character then. And then when people when some people comment on it, they want to limit comments or they try to get mad at you for saying for drawing something and be like, oh, well, you're drawing Guna material. What? What? First off, this Guna shit need to stop. This Guna shit need to stop. Nothing's wrong with drawing a female character with a body. I'm sorry you don't like it, but it's the truth. Especially when it comes to super heroics, because it's based on like actual real life things. Like as a woman is more flexible with her body, right? And her body moves completely different than men. It's same thing. Like look at any kind of Olympics that has women featured in it, right? That's not like what I guess that's more movable for your body or whatever, like volleyball or bikini volleyball or whatever, or ice skating or whatever. You wouldn't want to put a woman in a full body outfit because her body doesn't move as much compared to a man being in a full body. You get what I'm saying? We're completely different creatures. And I understand there is a time and a place for everything. And don't get me wrong, there are some women who do look good with all that stuff on. But let's be honest, you also have to remember if you're trying to make these characters sellable or interesting for people to read, why would they want to read the characters if the characters are fucking unappealing or ugly to deal with? Because honestly, why would I want to look at Wonder Woman if she's covered in head to toe in armor? And I know some people are going to be like, well, she's an Amazon, so okay, and she's an Amazon with godly power. So again, why would she need to be wearing all that armor? You get what I'm saying? To me it doesn't make any sense. You know, that's just how I look at the situation. It wouldn't make any sense if she's a goddess who was created to be one of the most powerfulest women on planet. Well, if she's created to be one of the most powerfulest women on planet, then why would she? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as when they had Superman and Supergirl wear armor during the New 52. For what? For what reason? What reason will Superman and Supergirl need to be wearing armor for? They're invulnerable already. Dumb is dumb. Is dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we stop with the trying to cover females up, especially? And it's funny, those same artists will be the main ones. Some of the artists will be the main ones, but then when it's time for them to go to conventions or whatever, they'll cosplay as those female characters in the most sluttiest ways. Funny how that works. So you'll draw the female character cover the fuck up, but then you'll go to a convention dressed as those female characters in the most sluttiest outfits to make yourself feel better. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But that's my little rant for today. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.